trending live on Twitter. If it trends on Twitter, then you can get it here live on YouTube. So let's get straight to it. Peter Obi challenges DBN on 1 trillion naira MSME loans impact. Let's get to it. So Peter Obi, 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate, questioned the Development Bank of Nigeria's claim of disbursing over 1 trillion naira to MSMEs since 2015, noting a lack of awareness among businesses and no evident reduction in unemployment or poverty. DBN stated the funds supported more than 69,000 businesses through 79 financial institutions, creating 1.2 million indirect jobs and adding 2.5 trillion naira to the economy. Social media's responses called for publishing beneficiaries lists, while some defended DBN's wholesale lending model amid Nigeria's economic challenges. Ooh, here we go. And Nigerians wouldn't let that slide for one bit. Damn it. There's so many memes here. Let me just read to you some of the ones that I have been able to capture. Uptown of Lagos says, I love the new style of headings. Yesterday was we are finished. They were still staggering to recover. Today we did the 1 trillion go. Where did the 1 trillion go? This is opposition. Peter Obi, ambassador, says, without answers to these questions, the claim of 1 trillion naira disbursements remains yet another round of grand deception where scarce national resources are captured by a few elites and recycled under the guise of empowerment schemes. Peter Obi. It won't be long before Judgment Day. They took over the car but couldn't drive it. This post is not about monkeys. You know, the people it's talking about. Indeed. Indeed. Quite an interesting development. Balogun says, your argument is shallow and misleading. The DBN does not hand out cash on the street. It lends through banks and microfinance institutions. So the fact that some MSMEs don't know DBN by name doesn't mean the funds weren't disbursed. Reducing 1 trillion naira to imaginary $1,000 loans shows a poor grasp of how enterprise financing works. Businesses have different capital needs, and many have access to DBN-backed loans that kept them alive and growing. To call the disbursement a grand deception is nothing but cheap politics. The real conversation should be about demanding more access and transparency, not publishing an institution that is helping thousands of Nigerian businesses. Okay, point noted. Let's take this one. DBN disburses loan through commercial banks. My company benefited from the loan 3 years ago through FCMB. I'm currently processing another one after paying off the previous one. The interest rate is usually lower than a commercial bank loan. What MSME needs to grow is low interest loan. Okay, good point. I mean, hope these informations are actually helping you out there, just in case you're looking to invest in Nigeria and invest in some of the things and facilities that they've got there. Lebel Sen says, I think you are out of touch with Peter Obi's submission. Okebo John says, please, 1 trillion is not 1 million. Buhari disbursed money to his brothers in the north. No wonder the economy is stagnant. Okay, no wonder that the economy is stagnant. Well, I want to know that. Except I'm shown that and I see that myself, and then I put myself in the place of being the critic of a person or of a people, because as it stands and as it is, I'm not in any way representing any group of persons who I can speak to, and I speak with utmost authority, except anything changes tomorrow, but fingers crossed. People just wait for each regime to come in. They introduce one free money sharing scheme. You win, empower, trade money, anchor borrower, then politicians and their cronies will use the schemes to loot public funds, and that's the end. No accountability, no audit, and no impact assessments. It's crazy. It's crazy there, man. It's crazy. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you as always.